Reflection. The fullness of joy, you make known to me the path of life. You will fill me with joy in your presence, with eternal pleasures at your right hand. Psalm 16:11. Think for a moment about the last time you felt truly joyful, not just happy because things went your way, but that deep bubbling sense of peace that makes you feel like, for a moment, the world is exactly as it should be. In our modern world, we are constantly chasing the next thing, hoping it will finally bring us that lasting spark. Today, we are looking at Psalm 16:11, a verse that acts like a spiritual compass. It tells us that joy isn't a destination we reach, it's a person we walk with. We're going to explore how God has a path, a presence, and a pleasure for us that the world simply cannot replicate. The psalm begins, "You make known to me the path of life." In an age of information overload, where we are paralyzed by too many choices, there is such relief in knowing we aren't wandering aimlessly. Joy begins when we stop trying to be the architects of our own salvation and start trusting the path. This connects beautifully to Nehemiah 8:10, which reminds us that the joy of the Lord is your strength. In our modern lives, we often wait until we feel strong to be joyful. We think, once I get through this stress, then I'll be happy. But Nehemiah flips the script. Joy isn't the reward at the end of the race. It is the fuel that gets you through it. When you walk God's path, His joy becomes the very muscle that helps you carry your burdens. Next, the verse says, "You will fill me with joy in your presence." Notice the psalmist doesn't say joy is found in perfect circumstances. This is echoed by Jesus in John 15:11, where he says, "I have told you this so that my joy may be in you, and that your joy may be complete." Jesus spoke those words just hours before the cross. That tells us that complete joy isn't the absence of trouble. It is the abundance of Christ. In our digital age, we are more connected than ever, yet often more lonely. We seek presence and notifications and likes. But Psalm 16 reminds us that true fullness is found in the quiet, unhurried presence of the Creator. When His joy is in us, it doesn't leak out when life gets messy. The final part of the verse mentions, "with eternal pleasures at your right hand." The world offers us micro pleasures, fleeting dopamine hits from a screen or a temporary thrill, but God offers something eternal. The right hand was traditionally the place of favor and intimacy. To be at God's right hand is to be held in His strongest grip. It means the joy He gives you isn't a fragile thing that a bad news cycle or a difficult boss can take away. It is anchored in eternity. As John 15 promises, this joy is complete because it fills the cracks and crevices of our hearts that the world leaves empty. Today, you are challenged to shift your focus. Don't wait for everything to be perfect, to be joyful. Instead, look to the pathmaker. Lean into the presence. Remind yourself that the joy of the Lord is your current strength, not your future reward. Joy is a gift already on the table, waiting for you to pick it up. If you're feeling empty, ask Him to fill you. Not with a temporary fix, but with the fullness of His Spirit. You are made for this joy. You are made to walk this path, and you are never walking it alone. You make known to me the path of life. You will fill me with joy in your presence. Go out today and walk in that sunshine. What is one thing that brought a spark of God's joy to your heart today? Was it a kind word, a beautiful view, or a quiet moment of prayer? Let's fill the comments with joy reports to encourage one another.